don't know if that sentence made sense or not. I don't think it did. Strode. Anyways, Bar's getting lured in. Second rhino. That would be literally everyone, Grath, is better than you or worse than you. I don't know what I said anymore. My brain couldn't handle that. Mine couldn't either, Nisa. I want to eat the rest of this Cliff Bar. So bad.
Nani? Nani?
Quais as vossas ordens?
Quais? Estou pronto.
Sim.
It looks so good. I'm of course talking about the lumberjack's ass. So I think the proper place in quotation marks to put this lumber camp would have been like here or something. I hate when my woodlines are shaped like that. Keep the name of my woodline out of your mouth. Oh, why didn't you finish the kill of it? Did you see how slow he fell? Oh my goodness. Okay, well, both players are up to fuel age pretty close to each other. Both with less than a second of idle time. Range going down from the Japanese green player in the northeast. 2 ranges going down. Versus 1 range from the Portuguese player. Are we going to see the rarely seen but often coveted triple range? Give me the triple range. Plush really wants to keep that scout alive. If there's skirms that pop out, that's going to be pretty critical HP on that scout. Okay, fine. Not triple range. We're going to go with a smith like a regular person. This is pretty heavy feudal play, though, if we're going 2 ranges like this. It could work if we use this aggression properly. We could do a lot of damage. We've already got 5 archers in a second.
Sim.
Lord Blackadder, how you doing? Anthox about a 1700. Plush Werewolf is like a 1400. So a fairly big elo discrepancy, but Plush Werewolf is playing well. Only lost one unit that they shouldn't have. I think we're going to get a Vill or two here. Anthox has fletching and armor just kicked in just as I said that. Plush has both. We have a defensive tower going down from Anthox. A lot of pressure here from Plush Werewolf. And Plush Werewolf is all over Anthox right now. Anthox could lose 3-4 villagers here. One Vill goes down over there. There are a lot of weak Vills hanging around Anthox's base. Still 2 Vills up on Plush Werewolf. But the eco is completely shut down. The worker efficiency for Anthox has dropped under 50%. Yep, having to add a second range for skirms is almost never going to work out. It is, I mean, it's going to clear this from Anthox, or Anthox's base, but if you're Plush Werewolf, you see the second range go down for scrims, you should probably consider dropping a stable. I don't know, or you just fall back. I think you just fall back then. Thank you very much for the raid, AOAir. Much appreciated. I have to mute that alert because it gets my VODs claimed. Thank you very much for the raid. Welcome, everybody. Welcome. We've got enough. We should be able to fight this, but we have to charge the skirms. Yeah, can't let them get distance and fight on the hill. It's getting worse and worse. Yeah, if we were gonna try and fight this, we needed to add in scouts. This Plush should have just completely fell back with the archers. Maybe kept the skirms forwards just to stop this kind of from happening, but. Yeah, now we've got no crossbows out. We've got no archers left to turn into crossbows. We got 3, 2 now. Numbers are falling. Anthox has done a really good job of microing down the archers with the skirms. Portuguese players bouncing back. Vills are still even. The one thing that I wish I'd seen from Plush Werewolf would have been a bit better eco management. We've got 500 gold in the bank. Let's get a market down and let's get up. Even selling stone to get up at this point. And we could still do a ton of damage here to Anthox. Game is not lost. The mistake for Anthox would be to hang around here in Feudal Age. Tarb HD, how are you? Or Tar BHD. Vill's coming out to fight skirms is also never a great sign. Been a lot of crazy things happening here from Anthox. Let's snipe these Vills, Plush. Plush! What are we doing? Kill the villages! So what? There's a pair of skirms. Ah! They're right there! Ah. You know what I'd love to see from the Japanese player here is knights. I would love to see 2 stable knights from the Japanese player. But so we have so much gold in the bag. You could go 3 stable, 4 stable knights maybe even. Is the market down yet? We need to get up. Red's played, green has played extremely well. There's the market. Green has played remarkably well. Remember the green is like a 1400. Anthox is like a 1750-ish. Military numbers for Anthox: 8 archers, 5 skirms. Plush Werewolf has 10 skirms and 6 archers. So that's everything's looking in favor of Plush. The only thing that's going to kill them is this castle uptime from Anthox. And even that's not going to kill them because they actually did remember to sell. We still have 400 gold in the bank. We're going to send these forward. It'd be so nice if we could snipe 3 of these vills here. Holy crap. Plush has a 3 villager lead heading into Castle Age and only about 40 seconds behind. 1 vill down. 2 vills down. Great dive here from Plush Werewolf. You could back right up and just take that damage, honestly. But looks like Plush is going to go for it and force a bunch of idle time at a really key time. Anthox does not have very much gold. I think we just sit here and we camp this gold and we win. Yeah, Plush, you should go knights behind this. You should go 2 stable knights behind this, I think. Yeah, looks like the Portuguese player is going to be adding knights to try and defend here. I think Plush could win this here. Plush is in a winning position. Okay, Plush could win this. Not guaranteed, but they could. This is a great counter response from Anthox, which is going to be to go forwards. If that's open, it's G. No! No! Oh. Okay, this might be the most heartbreaking loss we've had so far. If Plush Werewolf goes down to this. Oh no. We're gonna lose. We're just gonna lose our vills? Oh, if I'm Plush, I gotta be so dejected right now. Plush had this one in the bag. We didn't do what we needed to win, though. We need knights. Knights or even more crossbows, and we didn't do that. We've got Thumb Ring coming in. Or we need to... Are we going to go University and Ballistics? Game's not over, okay? 5 vills back. We have to stop doing this, though. Oh, my gosh. Plush is now 9 vills back. That group of archers from Anthox did so much damage to Plush Werewolf. It's insane. Another town center going down in Anthox's base. He's also adding a second stable. And it's going to be knights behind this from Anthox. Can you guys imagine if Plush Werewolf had gone 3 stable knights behind all this? The game would be over. If Plush Werewolf had just spontaneously turned into me as soon as he clicked up to Castle Age, he would have won this game so handily. Even with all of this happening, he still would have won. Because there would have been so many knights out on the field plus 2. We had so much gold and food banked. How the fuck does he afford knights in this position? Strode, when he clicked up the Castle Age, he had like 800 gold in the bank. And like all you have to do is stay on your farms, is go on farms and drop stables, and you will have like, you know, like 1,200 gold, or yeah, you have like somewhere between 800 and 1,200 gold, and like fucking the amount of food they had. Did you go back and look in the VOD if you need to? How much they had when they clicked up, Strode? After they clicked up, they had like 450 gold left still. After they clicked up. That means you can mine gold that entire time, send all your villagers to gold. You'll end up with like 900 gold when you hit Castle Age. And just wreck. Either way. Knights coming forwards from Anthox. Bloodlines just about to hit partway through this fight. We've wrecked most of that archer and or skirm pile. Plush Werewolf managed to get this forward town center down. I don't know how good of a town center that's going to end up being. We have a nice batch of archers. We got 9 archers left. That's not terrible, but we got 12 knights that are out, and they've already got +2. So Plush is going to need to add pikes or monks here to deal with the Portuguese knights. The Portuguese, of course, get cheaper knights. They get cheaper gold units in general. A surprisingly even match between the 1700 and the 1400. And I think most of that can be attested to how well the 1400 is playing, not the 1700 playing poorly by any means. It's looking a little dominant at this point, though, quite frankly. As Isaac points out, there's a nice job from Anthox pulling the knights back to keep them alive. Yes. Guys, I want to take a special second to thank my co-host Ellie4K, who has been working like so hard on the admin side of things. Please go follow her stream. I'm not sure when she's going to be streaming again. She's really busy trying to lock down a job. She is not able to subsist off the streaming at this point, so support for her would mean a lot to both of us, as she's like keeping this tournament running right now with her admin work. So make sure you head over to Ellie4K and give her a follow at the very least. Yes, Dro, that plush werewolf dove between those little palisades and that little gate setup that they've got, and shot a ton of HP off of these knights. And the knights are gonna... There's definitely a hole there. Yeah. I bet there's another one. I thought for sure. I was like, there's a hole. I thought this was gonna be a hole. Everything looks so wonky. These Arabian Hills, man. Really need pikes. Japan pikes, easy win. Japanese have faster attacking pikemen. Could definitely be used pretty effectively against the giant pile of knights. I gotta say that. And it's not like we're lacking the resources to get to them. I think Plush Werewolf is probably thinking about Imperial Age, though. And maybe they shouldn't be. Tonight on Is It a Hole? Well, now it is. The knights are in. They're going to kill a bunch of these vills. That might be GG.
He's already dead.
That feel when you meme on your own game? Plush werewolf with the really well-timed meme. That's how it's done. Pike switch too slow. Yeah, we're 25 vills back at this point. The game's definitely over. We would have needed to wipe up all of the knights and then go forwards. I think if we had saved the crossbows here, somehow this hadn't got in. I don't know how.
Holy look at all this.
We stonewall behind?
We're gonna repair it using flex shot.
Maybe we stonewall it behind and then spam a bunch of pikes out, but then you have to worry about your opponent hitting imp before you. I don't know. Rough game. But very, very, very well played by Plush Werewolf. And Anthox showed why they're 300 elo higher, but Plush Werewolf getting it done and showing that they have pretty good capabilities themselves. Good luck in your next tournament, Plush. That you should definitely be entering. Look some of the stats. KD was 88 to 57, so Anthox continuously taking better fights. Definitely did not help things for Plush. But the look at the EAPM. Ooh. Plush. You should be very encouraged by that. Would be nice to put elos up on the scoreboard. Tell you what, HP3, I can probably rig something up like that right now. Elo left, elo right. These might still work from Ring of Fire. So let me just quickly find a spot to throw those. All right. These are incorrect elos. Actually, these might be right. No, they aren't. But I think Elo L would like Elo L. That would be like 1750. Let's see if that works. Oh, it does work. Nice. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna make this look a little bit better right now. I learned this trick a while back before I was doing this. Does it pop a little bit better? Yeah, there we go. Maybe I'll put like a... Let's see, outline size. This is a nice little upgrade, I think, for while we're casting the qualifiers. There we go. I'm gonna center this. Didn't I used to have a little Elo thingy that dropped down? Hold on, audio is gonna be screwed up for a second. Yeah, okay, so then I gotta come over here. There we go. That's looking a little bit better. Cleaning it up. That looks really nice now, huh? All right. Yo, HB3, good call. Enough of that. So congratulations to Anthox, who will be moving on to the next round. We're going to do Arg versus Strode. I don't know if Vorion's still here, but we'll do Arg versus Strode next. Oops, no. That doesn't go there. It goes there. Strode versus Arg. As you can hear, we have already started. Plus, you should feel great about that game. You looked awesome. You going with the AOE2 music again? You digging the AOE2 music? We'll do the definitive edition soundtrack next time through. Can we swap civs? I would love to. Same here. They both want each other's civs. Let's get things started. In the south, Arg is going to be in blue, playing as the Byzantines. And in the north, Strode will be in orange, playing as the Celts. Strode is a 1550-ish player. Arg is a 2050 player. That's my overlay looking up there. Pretty good. How bad does that look? We got some space going on there. Yeah, we do. Hold on. I'm going to tidy this up. It does look... Why does it look bad now? Clean it up. There we go. There we go. All right, I think we got it. It looks pretty good, right? Nice and clean. Looks like it belongs there, sort of. This one could be a little bit further over still. God. There we go. All right. Arg versus Strode. Is this live? Yes, Strode is playing right now in the chat. It's not live, Floops. I'm sorry. Strode is over 2K backseat. Look, though, that's true. Actually, no, yeah, we should fix that. Elo R 9003. There we go. That's better. Yep, very funny. I mean, I think it's hilarious. That's
Salve. Presto.
Is that a... What is this? Men-at-Arms from Strode, it looks like. As he clicks up to Feudal just after Loom will kick in, we have Arg clicked up first, actually. Arg's going to be up at 21 pop. Strode's going to be up at 22. I'm curious to see what Arg's going to be up to. He's got 8 villagers on 1 lumber camp. Usually that means you're going to be going like archers. Most scouts build you go to 2 lumber camps. Archers, you want that extra wood to get the smith down right away. Strode has rear berries, protectable gold, but not too rare. Really exposed main stone. Arg, meanwhile, has forward berries, rear main stone. Rear gold is on this kind of hill.
Kid.
And there's the militia coming forwards from Strode now. Nothing coming out of Arg's barracks, so it looks like it's going to be scouts. Straight archers? I'm not sure what Arg's up to. Straight archers from Arg. He went fast feudal into straight archers. Interesting. Maybe reading the drush coming in via the score, or I guess the man-at-arms now, in a moment. And Strode's actually going to be denying or delaying this range. Not denying, but delaying the range. Could be denying, maybe. Didn't range of the TC, though.
Presto.
Yeah, and Arg's going to smack that up with 6 villagers. Strode's going to continue on his merry way. Now, Arg has this already choked off. Strode would have to come all the way around to get in. So that's going to buy quite a bit of time here for Arg. Probably enough time to get the archers out he's going to need to counter. Maybe you do dive here. That straggler makes it untenable. Archer out to defend now from Arg. Now, Strode's Drush didn't do nothing. Look, we've actually pushed Arg off of his berries. So we haven't done nothing with this Drush at all. Plus, all the aggression now is in Arg's base rather than on Strode. Strode's using this time sort of to get some walls up. It'd be nice to see this completed.
Presto.
It would be nice if Strode could pick off one of those archers, but I don't think it's going to happen.
Ein.
I love the skirm that's come forwards from Strode. Archers pick off Strode's scout. That wasn't a great micro there from Strode. He could have really used that thing to stay alive. Arg sends a scout to try and snipe one of Strode's vills, manages to get it. So Strode had a weak villager up on that northern lumber camp. Arg picks it off with his scout. Katie's actually 2-zip for Arg right now between the vill and one of those, I think it was a militia that's gone down from Strode. No, it was an archer. Archer or a skirm.
Impero.
Oh no, Strode's scout, pardon me. Strode's lost a vill and his starting scout. We could still be pressuring Arg with these militia right now. We've got some units back at home to help try and defend this. Are we going to pop them forwards or back? Or not at all? This is still wide open. Arg's going to run in. Rather open Arabia here. There was only one wood line in the front for Strode. He had 2 more in the back, and then this oasis. And now he's going to have to use the army to defend. Units rubber banded a little bit back there. Arg on the hill with the micro. And Strode is doing a decent job of targeting down the archers. Defender advantage certainly helping a little bit. Really nice if we get this closed up. Strode losing offensive capabilities, though. Now just 1 archer left. Militia are just chilling. They just chilling. Whoa! Strode picking off a bunch of the crossbows. Hold on, how did this happen? I got distracted by OnlyBand's admin stuff. Yeah, Strode caught these crossbows out from Arg. And he's going to keep coming forwards. He's got to be careful. That scout's pretty much dead. I like that we saved one of the militia, though. That could be crucial in fighting that scout off. Got a bit of a battle for map control here in the center. Yo, Snippy, how you doing? What is chat doing? Why aren't you roasting me? Because you're not playing terrible, Strode.
Ein. Impero.
Valgre.
I like this defensive tower from Strode. I'd like it more maybe if this wall was completed. Arg, how you doing? Just wait till the main goals roll out and we'll see how Strode's micro really is. Yeah.
Kia.
Castle Age is going to hit for Strode first. Strode is going to be going forwards with a group of archers that'll be crossbows. But Arg is going to cause a ton of idle time in the back of Strode's base.
Kia.
Strode should have had this wall done. I don't know what to say. It's not that far. Especially this one. This is like jink, donk, jank, and it's done. It could be done. It could have been done right now. Like, it still isn't done. It's really stupid. Are Vills walking over to Arg? No, these are crossbows. That's a scout. What does Strode see in Arg's base? Let's see what Strode's scouting is like. He'll see this. He might go and hit that as crossbow hits, and he could do a ton of damage. Arg can come across here with these skirms and those pair of crossbows, and that could do some damage. We also have a forward siege workshop that Strode's going to try and get down. Crossbows are going to hit this wood line at absolute perfect timing here for Strode as they arrive right as crossbow and Bodkin kicks in, and he's going to get 4, maybe even 5, 6 villagers here. But he's got this to deal with on his own. Siege Workshop might go down. We've got defensive motions here from Arg in terms of his army location and his tower in the back. Strode's going to have to fall back. Yeah, Strode should just get out of there, but he might end up being trapped if he's not careful. Great job here from Strode, who's 3 villagers up on the 2K. I guess he likes to give those crossbows up. They did a pretty good job. Honestly, I think for 5, 6 crossbows, getting like, what was it, 6 vills, guys? 6 villagers? 7 villagers? Pretty good. No, not 6 villagers. What was it? 4 villagers. We'll take it. We will take it. Ooh, knights from the Byzantine player. Now, they're not going to have bloodlines. But Byzantines actually get fully upgraded everything? They miss Blast Furnace or something stupid? They just don't have bloodlines. We're going to double the caffeine dosage here. We're going up to 2 caffeine pills, guys. Let's see if we... Yeah, I was going to say if we're going to get a bada boom here. We're looking for a splat. Ooh! What happens if you push the split button with mangonels in your in your selection? Tricky micro here from both players. There's a hill here that almost is like unnoticeable. Stable's taking more and more shots. We've got 3 knights inside of it. Could easily come out and snipe these mangoes, I think. But we do have a monk on the spot. Double shot there from Arg, who I think got the delete off. Strode gets the other mango. But now we've got 1 mango. Knights are going to come out and try and snipe that one. There's a monk on the spot, like I said. Big mango shot there. Trading some HP off of both the knights and the crossbows there. And Strode's push is continuing. Remember, he's got a 4 villager lead. Really well played by Strode. He's got 3 monks that have come out. Celts do not get redemption. Faster firing Celt mangoes are definitely doing some work here. Good dodge there from Strode. And that stable's going to go down in 1 more volley. And now it's looking a little bit dire for Arg, honestly. These are the only knights he's got. He's defending well with his mango back at home. Mango creeping in from Arg, either on the monks or the crossbows. Good attack ground there. I think it actually missed. It's getting a little stickier. Strode, just get out of there. Get out of there, Strode. Knights are heading to Strode's base. Strode has defensive stable going down. And the crossbows are moving back to that juicy spot that Strode got in before. Got to be careful, because you can get caught with the mangoes. Big shot from the mangoes on the elite skirms on the front from Strode. It's over here. Villagers and houses. Strode will break in, but he's got to be careful because he could very easily get stuck or cornered back here. The knights, when the knights have come. Oh, good dodge from Strode. Dodging the attack grounds there, but that one lands. That one just about lands. Takes one of the mangoes out. Strode not looking too worse for wear. Only 2 crossbows down out of that exchange, but could lose some here. If he's not paying attention, the Mangonel is going to wipe out all of his archers. A split from Strode, and that mango goes down. So now Strode's still in a position to do damage. Knights in the back of Strode's base. We're picking away at a bunch of these villagers. Strode with just a single knight to try and defend 2 knights now on the spot, actually, pardon me. Trying to defend that. Crossbows are about to fall in the back of Arg's base. And how many vills is Arg going to lose here? This should be multiple vills going down from Arg, but the solid micro keeps it to a kill count of 3 for Strode. Another Mangonel creeping back. Knights pushing around the west. And Strode could get pushed off of his primary source of gold. Mangonel closing in from Arg on the main archer pile. Takes out half of them with 1 shot, half of them with another shot. And now Strode's advantage is not looking so great, as he was looking real solid there for a minute, but loses a ton of his forward army. Does manage to clean up most of the knights in his base. Still 2 left kicking around, as his main forward is now gone. Strode has 8 crossbows left alive. I'm not even sure exactly where they are. Scattered a little bit. And Arg is stabilizing, but 7 vills back from Strode. That being said, Strode's worker efficiency not great. Arg's isn't great either. Both players being pressured pretty heavily. And Arg managing to clear up Strode's archers on the left side. It's too bad Strode didn't have a bigger batch of archers over there. That would be a ton of damage. Looks like Arg is queuing knights on the right side of Strode's base and then slowly feeding them into that wood line in the north. Now, Arg is clicked up to Imperial Age. Strode is nowhere close. Strode actually has gotten +2 on his knights. If Strode goes all in on knights and then forwards right now, it might work. He's going to lose this Mangonel in the front. Another one of those knights getting fed into the back of Strode's base. Strode really needing to wall up here. Whew, good game. Grass advice for every situation. Knights! Make more knights. A camel? Camel. You guys see that camel? That's hilarious. Camel. I think 400 knights would lose to 200 Japanese helps. Yeah, you would need at least 600 knights, Lori. I hear a choppy noise, but I don't know what it is. Oh, there it is. It's this knight on this barracks. Arg hits Imp. Strode, again, nowhere near. He has 800 gold, but no food. That being said, like, Arg is 20 villagers back, guys. But I would guess Arg's going to pick up Argbalus. And then if he goes in the right direction, he could potentially kill, like, the entire eco lead that Strode has. I don't know that I've ever seen a poorer located lumber camp. This needs to move so f***ing badly. Why is this? Get this the f*** away from. This is so bad, Strode. This is so stupid. You have so much wood that you could be taking. Meanwhile, you're getting wrecked by mangonels. A double mango shot on Strode's crossbow army in the center.
Stop! He's already dead.
Strode, on the other hand, pops a mango and takes out a bunch of the potential arbs from Arg. Great shots there from Strode. Forward wood is the safest he has. The back one has been raided by knights. So build the fucking wall! Snippy, build a wall. Build it. Just build a wall. Put a town center right here. Multiple. Why? These walk over here and the game is over. Think about it. Archers here. GG. Strode's playing great though. This hasn't hurt him yet. What? I'm so confused. GG. I guess. This is so not over. He's 24 villagers up. Yeah, he has arbs. Make skirms. Make tons of scorps. Don't just give up. GG. 1.5 KD. Look at Strode's KD. I mean, Strode, why even play the game? Why even play the game? If he has mangonels, then why even play his mangoes? That's it. It's over. Mangonels. Strode, thanks for playing in the tournament. I don't think you were out yet. I think chat agrees that you were not out of this game yet. You should at least make Arg kill you. If I'm Arg right now, I'm pooping myself thinking, okay, I'm going to have a hell of a time killing Strode with 10 Arbalests. I could do it, but man, this is going to be hard. I better not fuck up.
Impero presto.
GG, well played. Arg moves on to the round of 16. Man, oh man, oh man, oh man. What do we got next? Don't think it's early. GG. Strode has less army number and can't go up. Okay. I'll take you there, Snippy. That's fair enough. Is 25 more. He is literally 50% more eco, though. I don't think you call GG when you have 50% more economy than your opponent. He did arg. He could play on, but not many options to realistically come back. But he played really well anyway. Well, I'll take the 2Ks. I'll take the 2Ks advice. That was a great game. One of the better games of the day. So props to Strode, who continues to elude any kind of attempt to define his elo. Oh, guys, I'm going to take 5 minutes to run to the bathroom before we continue on. We'll be doing Ensberg versus Joey the Bonkerer. Two of the finalists from Ring of Fire 3 have met here in Only Bands. Only one of them can progress. We're going to see which one of those it will be in just a second, but I have a special treat. Some of you guys may not have heard this at the top of the stream, but this comes courtesy of Darkwater Rage and Spring TV.
Yo, Darkwater Rage, feel the wrath of
I'll be right back.
wrath. Spring TV exclusive. We don't play. I make hits for days.
For some reason, my giant flaming balls are not working, but I'll take it. Honestly, I'm kind of happy the balls aren't there.
Wrath rain, that's slang for a flashbang, blast brains, cause he packs that thing, Britain longbow range, insane in the membrane, man strange.
How to survive missile. Squat, go on field, farm potatoes, squat, stretch the Adidas pants, kill beaver, dodge missile. Easy.
Wrath Rain is a friend of me. Move like a centipede, groove like an enemy's, root like 11 trees, crew rolling hella deep, fools getting put to sleep. We rain down straight truth on our enemies. Grass Stream was co-hosted by a tentacle. Mess with him and he'll grab you by the testicles. Sometimes the stream seems like Fire Festival, but Graph brings more heat than steamed vegetables. DE is the game to play, will never fade away. Like Darkwater Rage on the basic and tank array, and a big ass yacht with Wrath and Spring. Find us on the ladder doing nasty things. You talking mad shit when we match, but I smell bitch. It's a rap, go ring that TC bell and call it quits. Now take 3 hits off this fat blunt and roll these spliffs. The DE devs can't anticipate my tricks. Like a dozen buzzing archers when the mango hits. Splat, splat, bada, boom, time to GG this. Making rap platinum raps every time I spit. It's guaranteed how like every time I crap I piss. And I clap a bitch every time I match a bitch. Now watch these definitive edition tracks make me rich.
That's what we're fucking here for right there.
Only Bands is Age of Empires 2 latest and greatest 1v1 tournament hosted by Grathrang and LE4K. 32 of the very best Age of Empires 2 players will face off in a unique format for the very first time, including Velez, Jordan, Mr. Yo, Doubt, Tato, ACCM, Back, Song Song, Dogal, Vivi, Kazva, Miguel, Vinchester, Dragonstar, Classic Pro, and more. Contestants will not be allowed to pick civilizations or maps in drafts. Instead, they will only be allowed to ban them. There will be 3 civilization bans for a best of 3, 5 civ bans for a best of 5, and 7 for a best of 7. Players are also given the opportunity to swap either their own or their opponent's civs immediately before each game using the Insta-Ban. Each player receives 1 Insta-Ban in a best of 3 or best of 5, and 2 Insta-Bans in a best of 7. Maps were selected by organizers to evoke as many different types of playstyle as possible. Players will only be allowed to ban 3 of the 13 maps available. So when someone asks you for a link to the Civ draft, tell them that's not how this tournament works. This is Only Bands.
All right, I'm back. What are we doing next? Oh, yeah. Ensberg versus Joey. Let me quickly do some admin stuff. That was a nice rap, man. Yo, you got to thank Darkwater Rage and Spring TV for that, man. We might have Adam versus Benguti today, too. That would be in like 6 hours? What is that? 5 p.m. PS. That'd be 8 p.m. my time. That's 4 hours from now. That is 3:59 GMT. Snippy with the tier 1 sub. Okay, well that's good enough for now, I think. Let's do Ensberg versus Joey. Snippy, man, 13 months. Thank you very much, man. Joey versus Ensberg is starting right now. In blue in the Northwest, Joey the Bonkerer, one of the finalists of Ring of Fire 3, is in blue playing as the Magyars. Ensberg is going to be in the Southeast in green, another finalist from Ring of Fire 3, playing as the Burgundians. Why did they make that song? I guess because they like me. Slight elo difference. Let's get that fixed up here. Let's see, rank. Joey. Mod, you actually can fix the elo. Elo L and elo R. Let me see if we got elo L is 1711. Elo R Ensberg is a 1750. 56 it says here. So this should be a pretty good game. Both these players, again, were in the 1v1v1 tournament I held. They were the finalists in it. They actually lost to a 1400. We all get to laugh at them about that, but it's okay because the 1400 actually beat a whole bunch of 2K5s too, so. Ring of Fire. Imagine saying that. Like you legitimately beat a 2K5 like in a tournament. You'd be like, bullshit, you didn't beat fucking Doubt. And then you're like, I totally beat that. What are you talking about? I beat ACCM. I beat Song Song. What do you mean? You want to see the video? Here's a highlight reel of me doing it. It's like, what? It's one of my favorite things ever. Trundo, man. What a guy. What a guy. But speaking about the two players that are here, we got Ensberg in green, and the Burgundians has a forward main gold, rear berries, side main stone, extra golds off to the right here. Joey up north has got a rear main gold, nice tasty rear wood line they can take, rear main stone. Wallable berries, pretty nice base, actually four wood lines as well. Green also having 4 wood lines, so a pretty closed-in version of Arabia, almost like a rune. It's like a Runestone's Arabia with hills. Want to see Grathrang in a big tournament someday? I've thought about entering. I did enter a big tournament, Ray. I entered the biggest tournament that I could. Streaming in the Years held a Streamers Cup. I lost against Hippo Run in the quarterfinals. Round of 16, round of 8. I got pretty far. Was it semifinals? I don't know. I did pretty good. Hippo Run at 1 overall. I think so. I believe she did. So I'll enter a tournament if I can get better. Ray. My goal is to be 2K eventually. Like, I'd love to enter a tournament like this and perform better than I should be able to. Wrath and Hidden Cup 5. That's the goal. That's been the goal the whole time. I said Hidden Cup 5 was the goal just after Hidden Cup 3. I was like, my goal is Hidden Cup 5. Now Hidden Cup 4, Hidden Cup 5. Did not make my goal. I also said I was going to try and beat 2K by the end of last year, and that did not happen ever. And then I said, well, my goal is actually to just be 1500 by the end of last year. That didn't happen either. So many sad goals. I'm just gonna stop having goals and just start playing to have fun and improve by playing. That's what I've been doing. I'm just trying to learn the game now. Learn all the civs. Joey's pushing in some deer. Ensberg snooping around with his scout. Both players still full HP on their scout. The reason I said that was because I saw the Vills closing in on Ensberg's scout. And Joey's going to elect to finish pushing this deer rather than chase down Ensberg's weak scout. The Boar Garrison trick is so trademark of you. Yeah, I shouldn't do that, though. I'm pretty good at manipulating boars. I don't know. I feel like there's certain aspects of the game that I'm good enough at that it makes me confident that I could get good at all the other aspects of the game and be that good. That's what I think. I think I could be a 2K. I don't know if I could be a 2K4 or 2K5. I don't know if I could be top 100, but I bet I could be top 500. That's my personal goal. Both players hit feudal age at near identical times, so we have 20 pop scouts basically from both players, it looks like. Magyars, of course. Wait, do we not have the stable going down? Joey, you forgetting to build something. Might be feudal and adapt from Joey, actually. Nope, there's the stable. So Magyars, of course, get free forging on their scouts, which means they can take out villagers really, really quickly. Ensberg slapping some quick walls down on the wood line. We have an exposed villager on the berries that might go down. Joey's got to be careful. He can win fights, doesn't mean he's invincible. He's probably going to want to save some HP. There's a spear sneaking in and going back to that weak vill on the berries. Maybe 3 hits away from getting her. There's a scout hanging around there and just about takes the scout out with a single thrust of the spear. We have another scout roaming around back at home. Did not go forwards. I think that's a bit of a misplay. I don't know. Maybe keeping it at home in case Ensberg goes forward. Joey's picking up horse color. I was going to say a little early, but the timing's actually perfect here. Yeah, Joey's eco is looking on point. Little slow with our farm placement. Let's get that sped up. I can see Ensberg's doing a bit faster here. We got five farms already down from Ensberg to Joey's 4. Getting those farms down is absolutely critical. Quick walls from Ensberg. Scouts get trapped. Ooh. I'm not sure what Joey was up to. Is there's a weak villain there? No, there's not. There's like a sort of a weak villain there. I was thinking maybe it was this one that he was going to try and snipe. That's why I zoomed in. Gets a Vil there with the pair of Magyar scouts. Well played by Joey. But looking back at his base, guess what? We've got 4 scouts from the opponent in. Burgundians, of course, will lack bloodlines, but that's just not going to factor in this early in Feudal Age. The players are at fairly even of a keel. Ooh. Good brazen of Joey putting that farm down in his opponent's face. We need some walls on this woodline at the back. Maybe he's banking on Ensberg not heading there. Has his own scouts to defend does now, Joey. There's also a spear mixed in there. Tanking some shots isn't great. Quick walls down on the western woodline. Oh, just barely in time. You're better at the boar lure trick that you do than all the other pros. Okay, I appreciate it. Thank you very much for the follows, guys. Much appreciated. If you're wondering why there's no follow alert, I have them switched off so that as I had some people say that they had a lot of people unfollow me, and I want to give them the opportunity to refollow without having to feel embarrassed. So I had people unfollow me over a long period of time because the nature of my content has changed so many times. Yeah. We still trend upwards though. I've had like roughly 3,000 people unfollow me since I started streaming, so I should be closer to if I had a better follower retention rate, then I'd be closer to 10K. But the problem is sometimes I'm streaming 1v1s, sometimes I'm streaming like Civ A to Z challenge. Like now, it's been much more consistent the past like year, where we just did a ton of like the past year's been great actually. We've been streaming a ton of 1v1s and then mixing in tournament casting. I think that's the way to do it. My bread and butter is 1v1s, and then whenever there's and then host tournaments and cast tournaments and occasionally cast other big events that have games that interest me, or if I get asked to cast. And that's the direction the channel will be going. So more of what I've been doing basically. So it should be good news for anybody who currently follows the channel and pays attention. Joey chasing Ensberg scouts out of his base. So villager count is 33 for Joey to 35. Actually, it's like a 1 villager lead. 35 to 34 for Ensberg at the moment. Ensberg's got some big walls going down. We'll be walling off half the map, basically. Sounds like a good formula, honestly. I mean, the 1v1s mean that I have lots of content always. There's always a thing for me to be doing. And then if I theme it around like Civ A to Z, or like, I don't know, thing I can do XYZ to grind, then it's always going to be watchable content. And then you mix that in with the pro level content whenever I can and offer something unique compared to pros. I'm considering doing a, like the pro casters, I'm considering doing a meme free cast. I might do some meme free casts of only bands, guys. We might turn all the channel points off. I might get rid of the soundboard. We might do what all the other casters do, because people like watching the game. Okay, I actually... hold on, I will unmute that in a second. There you go. You liked when I was bits only, so it was like super special? The excessive image effects that cover up the whole screen sometimes bother. I mean, look, have you seen the Grath PC? Okay, this is a state of the art PC. All right, it's got all of the top features, and it makes sure that the game runs perfectly efficiently. Only. F5. I'm once again asking for excessive image effects. Oh no, it's not popping up. Why didn't the text pop up? I'm investigating this right now.
Emotional, damn it!
There we go. Fixed it. We got it. All right. Back to the game between the Ring of Fire finalists. Well, to be fair, Sharper Guy, those two memes are vastly improved now compared to what they had before. By the way, the Burgundian made a bunch of Cavalier. Burgundians can make crossbows, they can make pikemen, but they didn't. They made a bunch of Cavalier. Go figure. The Magyar player has a bunch of light cav, question mark, and knights to defend. And the Cavalier are going to try and focus down the stable. Look how fast they're going to go. It's going to go down, too. I really dislike the town center that Joey's adding. He's going to repair the stable. It ain't going to work. Now, Magyars do get free upgrades on their attack, their melee. They get all the melee upgrades for free in the blacksmith, but it did not help as much as I think Joey was hoping it would there. Cavalier are basically knights with extra attack. They have the same amount of HP in Castle Age as knights do. Because Burgundians lack bloodlines but get Cavalier in Castle Age, but they have extra 2 attack. So 12 plus 2 attack versus the Magyar's fully upgraded 10 plus 2 attack. But the extra HP on the Magyar, because of the bloodlines, means that the Cavalier have, I think, a pretty distinct advantage here in versus Joey. Joey needs pikes. Or monks. More than 1 or 2, too. Like 5 or 6 monks. At least that I think 5. I usually find about 5 monks. There's this magical snowball point where they heal each other, and like if you get attacked by 10 knights and you convert 3 of them with 5 monks, you're in for a pretty good time. You're starting to flip fights really bad and preventing your opponent from doing damage. Ensberg picks up on the monk snagging the relic, I think. Maybe seeing it disappear off of the minimap. Actually, I kind of want to hold on. I want to see. I want to go back here. I want to see if Ensberg saw this in the Fog of War. Did he see the relic disappear? He didn't. He just got